All right, hey, so I'm gonna go over rest pause training, kind of what it's all about, and it's more of like an underutilized method of training that can really help you like increase volume with hypertrophy or even like some strength gains. And I'll give you some different scenarios in which you can use it for your training. So first off, rest pause training is essentially what you're trying to do is you're moving heavy weight but for a lot of volume, but you're hitting a certain number of reps, taking some rest, and then continuing to hit the reps again. So a good example for like some hypertrophy, so say you want to hit one set all out, we're building up to a heavy set of 8. What you're going to do is you're going to hit 8 heavy reps, rest anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, then again try to hit, keeping the weight the same, hit as many reps as possible again, rest 15 to 30 seconds, do it again. And if you're hitting that first set really, really, really heavy, fatigue is going to be a thing. So reps are going to be cut down every set. So if you're still hitting the same number of reps, you need to make that first set heavier. So now let's go over like some rest pause training that you can do for strength. So I give you the hypertrophy where you're hitting a lot of volume, resting, hitting more and more volume, resting, hitting more volume. You can do essentially the same thing with strength. Now you're just pushing a higher intensity and you might hit anywhere from a heavy 5 to 6, even maybe a little bit less. But instead, you're going to hit way more sets with that rest pause training. So let's say I take 80%. I go ahead, I hit a heavy 5. I'm going to rest 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to go and then I'm going to hit like 4. And then I'm going to rest 20 to 30 seconds. I'm going to hit 3, rest. I'm going down to 2, rest, hit 1, rest, hit another single, and then I can call it there, or you can give yourself a predetermined amount of sets, or you could even go the amount of reps. So you don't even have to go set by set. You could just be like, hey, I'm going to rest pause until I hit 24 total reps at 80%. And that could take anywhere from 5 minutes all the way up to 20 minutes, just depending on how you're feeling. And then finally, just use rest pause training for your big lifts. So your squats, your deadlifts, your bench, your pressing, your pulling. You're not going to want to really use it for the single joints or isolation exercises. Mile reps are going to be best for that, and we can use a video later to describe what that is. But keep it with the big lifts. Push a lot of volume, push intensity, and it's a good way to cut down your training time, but also get a lot of good quality work in. Then some guidelines just for some rest pause training. So for hypertrophy, you can go anywhere from about 60 to 75%. You're going to be able to push a little more volume. You're ideally going to be anywhere from 6 to 12 reps generally. That's up to you to determine how much you want to do. And then if you're going to go more strength, we're looking more from 75 to 85%. You're just going to hit lower volume per set, but you're going to hit more sets to get that volume. So those are just some general guidelines. Rest is anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds. That's totally up to you. You can go less or you can go more depending on what you're ultimately trying to do.